So I saw people talking about this on the Gamified show, and I was quite surprised by how many people were actually positive. Not everyone was, but some people were pretty excited that IKEA will pay people to serve virtual meatballs, if you haven't heard, in their Roblox store. Not only that, but Walmart has entered into Roblox with their Discovery game, and now you can also buy items in the game that are real world items. Apparently do your Walmart shopping if you're over the age of 13. Now, I guess you can't do all of your Walmart shopping, as this limited scale test means that Walmart will be selling 3 items: No Boundaries Festal Hobo Bag, a stainless steel tumbler, and some wireless headphones. But if all goes well during the May test, Walmart won't just keep the storefront going, but will also look into selling more items via Roblox. Now, this isn't the first time they announced that. I heard about the IKEA thing a couple months ago, and I think the Walmart thing, even I found a YouTube video, was 10 months ago showing how great this experience is going to be. And you guys are going to love this video. We got to watch it together. Bring Roblox to life. Okay, look at all these, look at all these great experiences. They even got some favorite Roblox creators in here.
Introducing Walmart Discovered, a new way to find UGC experiences and the creators behind them.
A new way to find creators, the UGC people. They make it sound like this is so just nice of them, so kind of them. No strings attached, guys. This is just about those who are making UGC content in Walmart land in Roblox.
Creating on Roblox gives me the freedom that I can build whatever I want.
Honestly,
I encourage you to go and nominate.
Nominate your favorite experiences and UGC in Walmart Discovered. This is about all of us.
Find the games you love.
Find the UGC you love.
The shopping cart races are the best. I mean, come on, that does kind of look fun for maybe 5 seconds if you're over the age of 10. If you're under the age of 10, maybe you'll enjoy this. And heck, I don't even blame these UGC creators. They're making their money, right?
Find the Roblox you love. Play.
Shop.
Nominate.
Find your thing.
Find your thing.
Find your thing at Walmart Discovered on Roblox.
Find your thing at Walmart Discovered, and they don't even talk about the fact that you can shop in this experience. Maybe 10 months ago, that wasn't even announced yet. Now, maybe I'm the odd one out here, but I was, again, surprised just how many people were on the Gamified podcast talking about how this is such a cool, and even maybe if they didn't understand it, that it was a step forward in the metaverse and things going more online. And maybe I'm just the boomer here, and maybe I'm the odd one out in Web3 gaming, but I am honestly just not a fan of this metaverse idea, really whatsoever. And then add on to the top of that Walmart and IKEA are driving this forward. Let's just say those are not the two companies that I want to create these AR, VR, metaverse experiences. If I even like them and was excited about them, this is not the way. I think more so than anything, this is just going to get clowned on, memed on by those outside of this metaverse interest or crypto or Web3 interest. For me, as a gamer, creator, being in this space, I already feel like I spend way too much time online. And while I don't think VR, AR, and those types of experiences are all bad, there could be some cool ones. Maybe you get a model of your house and you can do some virtual shopping in VR to see how it looks like in this office space exactly. You can kind of already do that with AR. So it's not like I'm against all this technology, but this idea of the metaverse where everything is moving online, we spend all of our days there, we are now working there in the metaverse, heck. Those who are making, $16 an hour serving virtual IKEA meatballs, congrats to you. I'm not saying you shouldn't. Go get your money for sitting online playing Roblox or working in Roblox, whatever you want to call it. But gosh, I don't know. This whole thing just clearly feels like an ad to me. I've talked to companies before. They've talked to me being in this space. Hey, we have a new frontier marketing department or whatever they will, spin they want to call it. The futuristic marketing, these corporations that have that much money, they're just looking for different new ways, niche ways to spend it. And I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous for one. And then two, clearly, they say how this is for older people. You have to be at least 13. Clearly, that's not going to be the case. Clearly, kids are going to be tempted to buying all these things, even if they're age 10, whatever. Their parents don't set up the right age limit on their account. That they're pretty much just skirting around the law to target children with their advertisements. So personally, I just don't see the appeal of it. I'm sure some people are going to use it. I'm sure they're going to be able to make some sort of money, but if this thing can survive and last, I guess, if they can throw enough money behind it. Personally, I'm already, good with just hanging out in Discord, talking to my friends on call and playing games together. Like, I don't need to be in this virtual world, this metaverse thing. To me, person-to-person interactions, like, they're a lot more meaningful. There's already research behind it showing how, even though the Zoom calls are better than a phone call for human connection, that there's just nothing that beats in-person contact. And so even if somehow these companies are pushing the metaverse idea forward, I'm just not a huge fan of it. And I think there's going to be more and more people who are just speaking out against it, that don't want it, that, we've grown up as millennials on our phones constantly. Gen Z has as well. And maybe there's a turning point where we don't even allow our kids into VR or we don't even allow our kids to have a phone until they're, the appropriate age of whatever, 14, 15, where it's not destroying their mental health. Everyone wants to talk about how cool the metaverse is, but, if you read most of the books and movies and Ready Player One and things that predicted this kind of future, it's usually not a positive look for the metaverse, even if there's some aspects that seem cool about it. So who knows, maybe some of this stuff works for a while. They are getting pretty much free press coverage. We're all talking about it. And I don't think this is going to be the last of it. And I do think that, some kids growing up with this stuff are going to look at these brands as cool because they're in their favorite video game, Roblox, and they're seeing their brand in a positive way. It's easy to meme on Walmart, but, I bet you Disney and Legoland and Universal Studios and all these other things are going to start making these experiences more and more, especially that are targeted at young people growing up so that they have some cool virtual experience. Even if you don't go to Disneyland, you can experience Disney online or something like that. And it's going to rope children in, really, honestly. Maybe there's some adults that think it's cool. Maybe they can build such a cool AR, VR experience that I would actually check it out and have fun with it. But gosh, I have just not seen anything remotely appealing about these things, especially with these big brands coming behind it. If this concept of the metaverse comes true, I just, worry that all of entertainment is just going to be one giant advertisement. To me, if these things are going to come true and this is the way we're headed in the world, I at least hope that there's cool products and cool companies making this. I don't want to see the metaverse being owned by Walmart and Amazon and all these big corporations. As I grow up and I start to talk to more and more friends, I think that there's a point where we're starting to develop an innate sense where we can start to sense that these companies, that there's just no passion behind what they're doing with their IP. It seems like some of these big companies are just trying to buy up all this IP that we grew up with, that we love, that we adore, milk it for every last dollar until it's a lifeless corpse that they can throw out into the ocean of the media glop that is surrounding us. So I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling here about this. I want to hear what you guys think about the metaverse, these types of ideas, working in virtual spaces, big brands like Walmart, IKEA. This is not going to be the last of it. What do you guys think? Maybe I'm just the odd person out here in the Web3 gaming space that likes Web3 gaming, but doesn't enjoy the idea of the metaverse at all and is kind of creeped out about it. Or maybe you agree with me. I don't know. But those are my rambly thoughts about this. I just wanted to share because I thought it was an interesting podcast that they were going back and forth on. And there was some really good discussion there. So go check out Gamified by Sam Stefanina as well. And for now, let's just chat in the comments below. Peace out, everyone.